Alrighty. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the 70 Star Open. CCG, let's go. Kally v. Benji, semifinal match. Pretty stoked for this one. Joining the booth here today by West Dog. What is going on, Wes?
I thought I was chilling, but I think I might be experiencing some discrimination here in the booth. I have Donkey Kong as my profile picture, and I don't see him showing up on the overlay here. Clearly, Saren is afraid of monkeys. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Cool. What do you think about today? I mean, I don't know. Two legends going at it here. Benji, obviously the world record holder right now for 70 Star, but Kally, pretty insane 120 runner. Got to give the edge here to Benji. But anything can happen, obviously, as we know going into these races. Kally definitely the king of consistency, but Benji just is super fast. So I don't know. What do you think?
I think this is going to be the most epic showdown in the history of 70 star races. Kally will finally accomplish their elusive 47 goal with a 47.53, but we will all be too distracted by Benji, who, if they decide to go for Island Hop, will undoubtedly get another world record with a 46.55.
Love to see it. I absolutely love to see it. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while for me since I've watched some Mario. Been a while since I commentated, so definitely ready to hop into this one and see some nice Mario. I love the face cam from Kally. Pretty good stuff. Digging the hair. You know, he's growing it out. So hopefully we can see that. My buddy used to say, "Let the freak flag fly." So let's see it. I can hear Kally laughing without even actually hearing him laugh. Alrighty. No, exciting. Let's do it. I'm ready. I'm sure Saren is doing stuff on the back end here, but we'll get it going just as soon as we can. So everybody strap in. It's gonna be a fun one.
I guess while we are waiting for everything to prep, Kally, was the motivation for growing out the flow potentially to improve your speed running, since we see so many runners in the Mario 64 community with long, luscious hair accomplish so much?
No, it's because I'm lazy.
Amazing.
Same actually. I'm growing it out too, but I think pretty soon we're gonna have an army of Slippery Nip lookalikes in the Mario community. I guess we'll
Supposedly,
I also thought
supposedly,
about growing it down.
supposedly, there's going to be a GTM face reveal at this upcoming pace, and the picture that I've seen most recently on Twitter, it looks like he's pretty much growing his hair out exactly like Slip. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing a Slip clone.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. To be honest.
All right. I've asked a question for Kally. Benji, how are you? How are you feeling coming into the race today?
I'm feeling good. I didn't really warm up, and I haven't really done 70, but I think I'll be doing all right.
All right. Well, looks like we are ready to go, gentlemen. It looks like Kally has got his file cleared. Benji, is it all good on your end? Do you have
Yeah,
deleted your save file?
all good.
Yes. All right. And Collins, would you like to count us down and commence the race?
Is that a thing that I can do?
Yeah, race
Oh
time.
yeah, absolutely.
Race time.
Cool. All right, Saren. Hopefully you're all ready. All right. Sorry, it's been a while. I didn't know we did this whole thing.
All right. Good luck.
Alrighty.
Good
Cool.
luck, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Have
Good luck
fun.
to all. And we will go for it here. We'll start on 3 and then obviously start on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, there we go. It looks like they've readied up. I guess the racers nowadays have been using the Run GG plugin, which I don't know how well it works as I haven't used it yet. But I guess if you can just ready up in there, you guys will be the racers will be in sync. So that's a cool little tool.
Excellent. Yeah, I've heard a lot about that, but I've never actually checked it out quite yet. So pretty exciting stuff. All right, we'll see where we're at here. Nicely synced. Going into it, Kally getting into that little mind state. Checking the phone, checking Tinder.
He definitely be getting all the gamers out there now with what he's accomplished.
Absolutely. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool to see everybody improving so much. Like I said, I've been away from it for a while, but they've all been on that grind. Benji, Kally, all those dudes. So pretty excellent stuff going on. So let's get into it here. Both playing on English version. Obviously, we're on console, going for a different Lakitu skip setup here, but both of them getting it nicely. Kally just a few frames behind. No big deal. Head into BOB and we'll see. I don't know. I would probably assume we're not going to see an island hop here, just due to the fact that it's quite risky, but you never know.
This co-commentator will admit they tried to bribe Benji in the chat with gifted subs if they went for Island Hop, and it looks like they will be going for it.
All right, but Kally going for the bomb clip backflip, of course. Oh, didn't get the firstie. Second try.
I'm a man of my word.
That was a little bit scary, not gonna lie. To start off a race, falling off the island, not the best way to do it, but luckily Benji managing to pull that one off. And back into BOB we go, and Kally on the slide here. We'll get some slide guesses in the chat if we would like to. I'm gonna go with the 12-7, the classic.
I say Kally will do a 12-6.
13-6 is pretty savage. Not gonna lie.
12-6,
nice.
Let's go.
12-6. There we go. Excellently done by Kally there. And we'll see what Benji can get as well. So nicely played so far. Only mistake we've really seen is second try island hop, but just missed the first frame wall kick the first time, so no worries. Kally heading into Womps here, as is tradition. Curious to see what route we're going to see. Probably CCM 17 double Tama, if I had to take a guess. If you're Kally, you got to take out all the strats here. I think this is definitely Benji's race to lose, in all honesty. Oh, and Benji going to take a slam there on the slide. Definitely not the most common mistake you see, but going to lose right around 4 seconds, unfortunately, there. Well, 3.5.
Yeah, given the level of both of these racers, it would not surprise me in the least bit if they decided to go for the CCM 17 route, especially Benji. It seems like any time I've ever commentated a 70 or a 16-star race with a high-level competitor, they pretty much stay close to their top-level strats because they already get so used to it, just practicing it and running it every day. They don't want to switch it up to, quote, play safe in a race. They might as well just go with what they're most comfortable with.
Nicely done there, Kally. Unfortunately, missing the ground pound. Just a little bit of a bonk going up to the cage, but no big deal. Yeah, like you were saying, I think that generally trying to play it quote-unquote safe actually ends up being a little more detrimental sometimes to certain people's play styles. You're just not as practiced with it. Sometimes the harder strat ends up being easier just due to the fact that you are, more kind of practiced in it. So we will see how this 100 coin goes for Kally. Already cruising. Super quick double jump. Owlus here. Gets it no problem. But Kally gonna make that cycle, of course. Nice RNG on the blue there. No speed kick over the gap. A bit disappointed, but that's okay.
Co-commentator was kind of hoping Benji left alerts turned on, as I did gift them their 3 subs I promised them if they obtained Island Hop. Unfortunately, that is not the case, so we're just left with high-quality gameplay.
Love to see it. Nice 100th coin there for Kally. Looking pretty solid. Benji, missing the red coin. Gotta go back and get that. Just rolled over that. It's a not very common mistake, to be honest with you. The hitbox is pretty generous to that red coin, so to miss it is quite unfortunate. But Benji with the speed kick over the gap. Missed 2 coins so far. Should be okay. Gonna have to stall kick, though, losing just a little bit of time.
I can't think of the last time I've seen anybody roll directly over that red coin. You basically have to get a perfect arc right with the rollout in order to make that happen. As you said, Collins, that hitbox is very generous. Just a series of minute time losses occurring right now for Benji, but nothing too catastrophic thus far.
Yeah, I'd say we're almost about evened out. Maybe Benji losing a little bit more time, but Kally did have some issues with Owlus as well. But like I said, I think we're relatively about evened out here. We'll sync up a little bit later, just of course because of the BOB differentiation and route and all that jazz. But nice single jump. Oh, and Benji with a little bit of a mistake there. Maybe he was onto something when he said he didn't really warm up too much, but nicely done there by Kally, diving right into the star at the end of the womp. Looking pretty solid so far for Kally, as he will be exiting womps in one more star, of course, top of the fortress. Going for the double jump strat, excellent. Really, really interesting to see what optimizations people have made over the past couple months, past year, maybe even a year and a half since I've really been consistent with keeping up to date. But you know, single jump wild blue was something that, you know, we were only really seeing at 16. And then, you know, of course, the double jump tower star. I remember Ouija was really the only one doing that. So it's kind of neat to see Kally making some pretty cool optimizations. I'm sure Benji will be going for the same thing here.
Speaking of 16 into 70, I know we've seen some of the top level 70 up incorporate the 16 strat for Fly Guy list, but I wonder if that's something we're going to see in the race here today. It's amazing that as the times get more and more optimized, we start incorporating a lot more of the single star strats or more of the riskier strats. But in a race format, I don't know if that's something these guys will be comfortable with, as it does look like Benji coming out of Womp's Fortress just has a very slight lead over Kally as they now make their way to the second slide star.
Oh, little bonk there. No big deal. We'll see how this flying goes for Kally. Signing those first two reds, of course. Arcs are looking pretty decent.
Loving the jump there from Benji. This could be a 12-5. Oh, no, not quite.
Better than the 15-9 before. and Kally going for the rollout there over the switch, and that's definitely something that I haven't seen in a while. I remember D Whatever trying that out maybe like a year and a half, 2 years ago. Proving to be pretty difficult, but nicely done there by Kally. So we'll see what Dark World looks like here. Gonna be going for Tsukushima. I doubt it, but we will see. Probably a nice comfy Zaya if I had to take a guess. Oh, and Benji missing those 2 coins, and that could be detrimental there. He's gonna have, okay, nicely backed up. That's a lot more difficult than he made it look. That's for sure. Really easy to lose all your speed there. Wow.
I'm honestly surprised he took the camera angle as wide out as he did, trying to recover those coins. Not quite getting the button rollout either. Lack of warm-up actually showing here as he tried to pause buffer, possibly.
Oh, and look at this Suki attempt by Kally here. Going really well so far. Should be able to make the cycle right here, and he does. Nicely done. Wow, excellent. Really busting out the strats here. You have to definitely pull out all the strats when you're going against somebody like Benji, just because even if Benji is making mistakes, right? Oh, and gets this 2 single jumps to the dive, excuse me, at the end there. Been devastating if Kally gets slid all the way down. Would have lost all that Suki time save, but see what Benji's up to. And like I was saying, when you're going against somebody like Benji, even if he is making mistakes, his movement is just still so fast that he can afford to make a couple and still, you know, come out on top. And unfortunately, there it rolls out over the little pinwheel there, and actually is going to miss the Suki attempt. Cut it very, very close there on the railing. Almost did not have the angle required, and this is super scary. He's going to get the Zaya cycle here. I'll have to settle for it. Pretty scary if you're a Benji fan right now, and he had to delay that rollout just a little bit, hold a little bit left, because if he had rolled out, he would have gone right over the side, right over the edge, excuse me. Double firsties. All right.
Might be hard to tell. I think as long as Kally gets a clean island star right now in BOB, there's a chance these guys could be almost tied up at this point. It's hard to tell who's got the lead right now.
Yep, we'll see at the CCM door. Nicely done there by Kally. Love to see that lag reduction right at the end, those 2 C lefts.
I think just based on distance to the CCM door, Kally's got a very, very slight lead over Benji.
And we'll have to see here who Looks like it's Kally with just a very well. Actually, if you're Kally going against Benji, a pretty sizable lead at this point. But we'll see if they decide to do CCM. They both decide to do CCM around the same time, or excuse me, the same star count. So we'll see if the routes diverge one more time. But like I said, if I had to take a guess, we'll probably see double pillarless, double Tama attempts from both these guys. So let's see. Benji gonna get this tough one out of the way, the one that you can totally easily die on, but nicely done by both players there.
Something I've always found interesting is people going for pro wall kick strat right out of the gate for CCM. I do understand that is the most difficult star, and as you say, Collins, the one most likely to die on. But when you enter Cool Mountain, you're encountered with those brief little text boxes, and if you die on pro wall kicks first try, then you got to go back in and lose even more time because of having to read the text boxes again.
Yep.
So I'm surprised more runners don't do what Kally did there and get the penguin star out of the way, or even the first slide star.
To be fair, I mean, if you're at this level and you die to that star, it's just a reset anyway, so they're probably just going based off muscle memory. Star order is something that, you don't really want to try to mess around with too much as well. It's really easy to autopilot, and if you happen to miss the star order, or you do a star out of order, I should say, really easy to kind of just forget that you did that in that order and then revert back to your old star order. So it's definitely kind of tough sometimes to go ahead and do that, but looks like we will be seeing a CCM 18 out of Kally.
And Benji not even going for a safety right here, so let's see if he's able to get all the coins he needs to on the slide.
I think Benji knows where he's at this point. He's behind. He's got to start pulling out some strats. He definitely is looking a bit rusty.
Oh,
he's gonna miss the one coin.
Oh, that's right. I forget. Say 17. Whoops.
Yep, he's afforded one coin miss, and luckily that was the one. Not definitely not optimal to miss more than that, to say the least. But we will see how he's able to finish this out as Kally heads into the chimney himself.
Kally with 34 coins. It looks like he might have gotten. It looks like he got the blue coin switch beforehand, so he's going to be going for Adam Pass slide skip. Let's see how that plays out.
What did you call that strat?
Adam Pass, ATM PAS. Isn't it Adam Pass?
A Tompus, maybe? I'm not really sure. I'd actually never heard it referred to as that. I didn't think we had a name for it, but I've also been out of the game for a long time. Adam Pass, a Tompus? I don't know. I'm saying things. Yeah, I just referred to it as a slide skip.
Yeah, if I'm correct, I think it was a runner long ago named Adam Pass who was the first person to utilize that in runs, or at the very least made it, or was at least the first one to discover it and make it well known. So that's my knowledge of it. Hope I'm not wrong here. I'm sure chat will probably correct it. We got a lot.
No,
of
you're right.
Up there. All right, Benji getting a nice, quick and easy balcony star there in BBH as we now see Kally making their way to Big Boo's haunt. It's a shame that it's only 70 stars here, because if I recall correctly, Collins, this is your favorite stage in the entire game, and it's so tragic that we get to see only a couple of stars here.
Unironically, I actually like BBH. I think it's okay.
Nicely done from Benji there. Now, we'll have to see. It's still hard to tell who's really got a lead with the route divergences here, so it's all going to come down to Benji on these next pillarless attempts.
I think the movement here in BBH that Kally's doing is actually pretty satisfying. I don't know. It's kind of fun. The wall kicks are really interesting. Nice bench grab there from Benji.
Oh, getting jiggy with it there, squatting down and trying to break dance before pick up the star there. Got to appreciate some swag points.
The classic mistake.
Right, let's see how Peerless fans out here for Benji. Good first bomb.
Yep, there we go. Narrowly missing the box. Lucky. Nicely done there by Benji. And we still got one more out of him, of course.
Something I got to pay attention more for top level 70 runners that I see out of Benji. He makes a lot of micro camera adjustments you normally don't see. Saw him go into Mario Cam and fix it again. Maybe he'll do it here again on Pillarless. See, there we go, another quick Mario Cam in and out, and then he went into Mario Cam right as he went for the star on the top of inside the pyramid here. So something I've just noticed him doing in his run attempts is he is throwing himself out of his mojo with the ledge grab there, but fortunately is able to stay on and collect the secrets with ease.
Nicely done. A nice Pillarless there, too, by Kally. All right, regular talent attempt as we expected. Out of Kally, same with Benji.
Both of them getting the first frame jump off of all that momentum sliding off of the dune. So basically, if you're not going to get Fly Guy-less, that is the most optimal way you can go for the Fly Guy, and both of them executed it quite nicely. Is that a puppy I hear in the background by chance?
Yes.
I did hear some what I thought was a collar jingling around.
All right. So we actually just got a prize pool contribution from the 70 Pro League just a minute ago here from Slim Jim Reborn, $5. Thanks so much. Here's the comment. Happy to contribute. Go SM64 community. And thanks so much again for your donation there, Slim Jim. And we have a $505.91 prize pool so far. So keep donating if you care to help out these runners and give them a little bit extra motivation. So appreciate the dono.
Now that the runners have converged in Lethal Lava Land, Kally has a 3-second lead over Benji going into the red coin star here. Still a very close race. Neither of these runners have done any major mistakes thus far, and it has been one heck of a spectacle.
Yeah, I mean, it's always great to see, like, you like, truly, it sounds like, it is a meme, but, you know, it truly is devastating to see someone make a mistake early on, especially in a race like a 70, and really kind of, you know, make it not as competitive. So we always love to see a nice close run, especially towards the end. Gets really exciting. So yeah, really nicely done so far. Lava boost here is Kally. Let's see what we got. Looking good. Gonna go for the kind of safer of the endings there. Let's see what Benji decides to go for. Oh, and Benji gonna be missing it here, and he's gonna have to give this one another go, or is he just gonna? He's gonna give this one another go, but he's gonna have to go for a different kind of strat here that he's not used to. Barely gets up there. What a save! And he's gonna play this one really safe at the ending.
I can't believe he even got enough height on that second burn to get up there.
It's very close. Now that is a strat. That is a really beginner lava boost. I actually remember me and Saren like labbing that lava boost out like years ago. Funnily enough, and yeah, that definitely can happen. You can kind of get caught on that little rock kind of there, and it makes it a lot more difficult to really get that height required. But Benji kind of struggling here too with this wing cap star, but managing to back it up okay. If I had to take a guess, Kally's gonna take a little burn there. Would not guess that, but gonna go to the little bully star, I would assume. Oh, and he's actually just gonna do the big bully star, right?
I guess with only 3 slices of health left, probably safe to not risk going for any doom and gloom in the stage, as Kally is literally toying with death, just able to walk away with the big bully star.
See, that's why, and like you know, of course, hindsight's 20/20, and like, listen, I'm retired, I don't play this game anymore, but That's why whenever that happened to me, I always went for the little bully star because of the ending for the big bully. Super easy to fall off the edge, and you only have 3 slices of pie, so all it takes is 1 and you're done. So, but nicely done by Kally there to back that one up. And honestly, probably not a huge deal we have for that, just because Benji has had a couple mistakes. So I think that honestly probably didn't even it out.
Yeah, unfortunate. Oh, nice triple there from Benji. Unfortunately, missing the lava boost inside the volcanoes costed him tremendously here, as Kally's already out of the stage, but it's still very close. I didn't quite get an exact look at the time, but if I had to guess, they're probably within 9 to 10 seconds of each other still.
Yeah, we can always just check the door touch here, of course. Kally, it's 21.5. Kally apparently is on PB base.
Oh, dang.
And at 21.34, so about a 9-second difference between the two. I don't know if Kally's really on PB pace or if he's just kind of memeing, but
Let's see. Taking a look at his stream here, he's comparing to a Theory 48, which is just 48.59, and he's 33 seconds ahead of that. His best possible time coming into DDD is a 47.16, and only 10 seconds off of his best pace ever. So I don't know if it's PB pace, but it is a pretty decent run to say the least.
No, it's definitely a pacer, that's for sure. Definitely the race to pull out an insane run would be this one for Kally for sure, going against the world record holder, arguably the best 70 player in the world right now, Benji, of course.
I'd just like to say this right now, even though we are very likely not going to be seeing a 46.55 world record out of Benji here, if by some chance Kally actually gets a 47 this race and it's a 47.54 as I predicted before the beginning of the race, I'm just going to self-proclaim myself as the greatest commentator in the history of SM64.
Nice DDD clip there by Benji. Kally not going to go for that one, playing it safer, I should say, but still going for the front sub here. Nicely done. And Benji also with a nice one. There we go. Love to see that.
Now we come to everybody's favorite star of Dire Docks, the Manta rings. Hitboxes are totally fun and fair. Everybody loves this star. It's one of the easiest stars in the game. No one has ever raged in this whatsoever.
Just freaks me out every time. Especially that lag reduction at the end that they do on the last ring, that I believe it's a C left or right, but it just looks like you're going to miss it, but you still manage to hit it, and it's pretty tough. Pretty tough to watch, but Fire C, very, very important stage here. We could see a total change in pace here. Just one mistake, and that does it, unfortunately, but these guys are pros, quite literally, so we will see what I would assume to be a pretty clean Fire C out of both of them. Kally got to go for the triple jump strat. Very interesting. Benji just opts for the more traditional long jump. Kally's well on pace for the early elevator lava boost cycle here.
With plenty of room to spare.
Yeah, definitely quite a bit of ease shown there, and same with Benji, of course. Nice lag reduction there from Kally. Love that one. And nicely done. So we're going to see about the same, probably about the same amount of lead out of Kally here, but they both had that very, very smooth cycle there. So we'll see how these throws go. Nicely done by both. Kally's just going to opt for the... I don't want to call it a glitchy tail grab, but when you touch the tail... Yeah, glitchy tail grab, I guess, would suffice. I've seen a lot of people doing the side flip tail grab, which is really interesting.
I've seen more of that in 16 star, and I know Benji did it when he competed in the 16 star tournament a while ago. So glad to see he's still very fresh and equipped with that. As both these guys getting out of here with mid 25s, absolutely incredible.
be about a 6-second head lead for Kally, so Benji made up a little bit of time there. So 25-28 and a 25-33. My math is correct. 5-6 seconds, give or take. All right.
Kally pretty much holding on to that lead since the very beginning of the game, just refuses to let it go. Still holding on to a very tight lead now coming into upstairs as he gets the triple jump wall kick off the cage to get top of the I can't remember what it's called here. Top of the land?
Shocking aerolifts, I think. Is that the one?
No, shocking airlifts is when you do the
Top of the town.
Star.
Top of the town.
Top of the town, thank you.
Nicely done there. And Benji's on a great 100-point pace so far here. Missing that 1 point as I say that, of course, but that's okay. He's able to do that. And looks like Kally's gonna go for the second box triple jump here. Triple jump wall kick, excuse me. Gets it no problem. Might as well get those two out of the way. You know, those definitely probably are the hardest strats, I would say, in this this stage, but nicely done.
There are the two types of runners. There are those that get 100 out of the way and save 100 for last. It obviously comes down to personal preference here, but I wonder what the mentality is that goes into choosing those routes for each of these runners.
Yeah, whoever just whatever gives you more problems, really. You know, like if you have, you know, I think the RNG component of 100 coin makes you kind of want to get out of the way at first, but then again, you know, triple jump wall kick is a pretty tough strat, so that might, you know, play into it as well. All right, we'll see how Kally's goes. Nice RNG on the double box break there. Excellent stuff. Benji, see how this ending looks as well. Looks really good. You know, not the greatest RNG for Kally there, unfortunately, but definitely manageable.
Oh, RNG not being kind to him with the box star, but it is still able to get all the coins. So fortunately still has room to miss one more before conclusion here.
Oh, and got shocked. It's not a big deal. Benji gets top of the town, no problem. Goes for the single jump at the ending there.
Looking like based on movement here, Benji is gaining some serious ground on Kally here in Wet Dry World. Might just be able to take the lead, but when it's all said and done, because now he's only got the Shocking Airlift star left.
Yep. And like I said, that's a tough thing is when you're going into like Benji is you know, despite a couple mistakes, his movement is just so fast. He will just incrementally catch up a second or two every star. You know, of course not every single time, but you know it does happen. So we will see like you said here, just a couple frame lead by Kally. So really insane that we're this tight up until this point in the race. I mean, 39 stars in, you know, about what, you know, however many to go, 31 to go. So
half a second, literally just 0.5 seconds now separate these guys here as we see the different camera setups here on Secrets.
Very interesting. You could see Kally maybe made up just a little bit of time there, potentially just in lag. Really interesting camera setup there from Kally, but love to see it. And we are synced to the frame.
Wow.
I love that pipe entry that Kally does. You can see it does save just a little bit of time, and that's what it takes when you're going against a guy like Benji. But now we're synced again. Just unbelievable. To the frame.
Actually, wow.
Wow. Unbelievable. Kally just maybe a frame or two ahead. Really exciting race so far. You got to think nerves are definitely a factor here. Probably more so for the audience than the runners. The runners have been here multiple times.
Kally deciding to go on the right side for the piranha plants first, as Benji decides to go on the left side.
I believe that same saves the right side, just saves a couple frames if done perfectly. But I could be incorrect in saying.
So now comparing their splits, Kally's out of THI with a 30.52.4, and Benji's out with a 30.52.5. So it looks like maybe just the streams are not perfectly in sync, as Kally holds basically less than a 1/10 of a second lead over Benji.
All right, we'll see. This is where things can happen. Of course, I mean, you know, upstairs and Tippy tough in general, but TTM very difficult stage here, of course, and nice log wall kick by both. But Kally gonna have too much speed and take a spill. That's unfortunate, but he's got to back this up with the box mushroom star jump, and that should be okay. So I believe 5 to 8 seconds there. I believe it's 8-second time loss, if I recall correctly.
He fortunately had an instant clip into the mountain, so that helps him out a little bit. Very unfortunate though, he missed the log wall kick. Let's see if he's able to get it the second go around, unfortunately, as he doesn't get through the mountain.
That's okay. We can go for the breeze star here. Not a huge deal. As Benji's going to take the top of the mountain star, but Kally having some issues again. At least he didn't clip through the side, clip through the corner there. That does happen, but luckily we avoided that. Looks like Benji's gonna go for breezes here. No problem.
Makes it look so easy.
He really does make that strat look easy, despite it being one of the harder of the game. Kally struggling here just a bit with his camera angle, and looks like he's gonna take the log.
Can't say I blame him there. I almost thought for a moment, if you've watched any of the Cobra year-end highlights, Collins, Kally has had a very love-hate relationship with the monkey on that portion of the mountain, and I saw him trying to punch his way out of the water. I thought for a split second he might have just been grabbing the monkey, was fortunately just out of reach.
Hey, at least the monkey didn't grab him, right? Could have been a lot worse.
Monkeys are savages. They can be very handsy.
You lose the hat, and you're losing like 0.2 of a second or something every time you exit a stage. Maybe I'm not exactly correct, but you do lose time if you lose your hat.
I think it might even be a little more, because every time you exit the stage, Mario does the little animation where he shrugs his shoulders.
Yeah, he's like, "Where's my hat?"
So, I think that's got to be at least a second or so. Fortunately, we don't ever have to worry about that, unless we're playing bingo.
Of course. And Benji had a really clean reds there, and Kally following up as well. But Benji going to be pulling, you know, quite a bit ahead here. You know, going for this Snowman's Head Star. And he takes a bonk, giving Kally a little bit of an opportunity to maybe catch up here. And this backup, believe it or not, definitely a lot harder than it looks. But Benji, no problem. Going to be losing just a bit of time.
Benji, unfortunately, a little sloppy there on the mountainside, but can we see some clean head from Kally as he lines up? Oh my goodness!
That's the worst. It's the worst of the two to take there, unfortunately. But this backup, it luckily is relatively quickly, just where he landed.
I have never seen anybody bonk off of the part of the wall and fall all the way down to where the snow slides out of the mountainside like that. That is a first for me.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it does happen. Okay, I was gonna say, I saw Markinator saying that you save time every time you exit the stage without the hat, and I thought, I'm like, I know haven't been around for a while, but like, no. It's like, am I going insane? So I'm glad to see that there's some people that are with me on that, because I was definitely not. I was not under the impression you save time. I mean, who knows? Maybe we're wrong. I'm sure somebody will correct us.
Well, apparently, if one indulges in the marijuanas while engaged in the speed run, it saves some time because at that point everything just seems like it's going so much slower. So we might have to take the stoner's words with ease here.
I knew it
With
either
caution.
loses point two, but if you told me it saves point two and you tested it, maybe I'd believe you, but I don't know. Anyway, moving down into HMC here for Benji and Kally, not incredibly far behind. We still have, quite a bit of race to go. Yeah, okay, thank you. It does lose time. Okay, yeah, I knew that. Stop trying to gaslight me. Everyone's trying to gaslight me here. You guys are insane.
We see Kally on the feed there having to aggressively type that it loses time just to really make sure we know what we're talking about here in the booth. Kally really looking out to make sure we don't look like complete buffoons in here.
I already do enough of that myself without really making any Mario mistakes. All right, we'll see how this Miv Scribe goes for Kally. No punch grab, but that's the safer of the two, of course. And Benji. Going for the box triple jump here. Nicely done.
I'd like to say the 47 is still technically alive for Kally, as the best possible time on his splits is 47:59.59. So, just casually gold the entire end game here, and perhaps you can walk away with your first ever 47.
Yeah, simply just gold every single split.
Nice Christmas miracle there from Benji as he gets the button press.
Nicely done there by Benji. Very satisfying movement there with the Christmas Miracle Star, in my opinion. Love hitting that the button press is very, very, yeah, satisfying. Going for C up slide. Oh, an unfortunate RNG there for Kally.
Benji electing not to go for the C-up slide, and he too also getting left boulder here. The Rock is not cooperating with either runner in this race.
All right, one more for Benji.
Kally electing to play emergency exit safely and go the right side, and so does Benji.
Technically saves time if you do it perfectly over left side.
Yeah, I've never been entirely sure, even with so even the strat that Ouija and Suigi do in 16, where you do the rollout and then jump kick into the jump on the left side, that doesn't save time over right side.
Well, the newer one, yes, does save time, but see, I'm really showing how outdated my strat knowledge is. But it used to be that the right side was faster, but now there's the one that I believe Suigi does, like you were saying, that is faster. But I mean, that one's pretty insane, right?
Yeah.
Back in my day, I was playing this game in 2018. That's really not that much. That's really not limited that much longer. Nice, got you wall kick there. Going for the triple jump lag too. Nice bounce there from Benji.
Well, unfortunately, there will be no assless attempts here. Perhaps a co-commentator should have not been so focused on the trick that every top level 70 runner goes for, but should have bribed a racer to go for assless.
Yeah. Very horrible name in my opinion for that. For that strat. Just a horrible name for a strat in general.
I do believe the alternate name is Ultimate Lakitu Bounce, but of course it was left to a Van Fote, and the charge for assless was led by none other than meme lord GTM himself. So we have to thank him for that.
I remember that. A little bit of a mistake there at the end by Kally, but gathered it up pretty nicely and gonna be collecting that star no problem. Script says Benji has to die. Kally, shut up. Let's talk about the script and the chat. Oh, going for right side, swinging to the breeze here is Benji.
Here's the thing, though. Benji is top dog in the 70 world now, clearly showing it with that nice swinging in the breeze closing strat with the double jump dive. So is he willing to follow the script, or is he going to be a complete rogue agent here and just completely disregard the existence of said script, if such a thing even existed?
And Benji is quite insane. Oh, and gonna catch the ledge grab there, unfortunately. And it turned! Uh-oh. Benji's giving Kally a little bit of a bit of extra hope here.
Really dancing around with that star. Still has a 1-star lead going out of Rainbow Ride. So perhaps, yeah, trying to shaking things up a little bit. Not taking a death, but at least taking a very rare instance of a booty burn. Is the clock gonna stop?
No.
Oh!
And Benji takes a death.
There we
That
go.
is rather unfortunate there, giving Kally quite a bit of time. Let's say he was about maybe 25 seconds behind, give or take, and definitely now giving him a much better opportunity as Benji goes in for this 100 coin. Kally definitely got to speed up just a little bit here, though. Especially now that Benji is probably going to be turning it on just a bit.
Benji electing to not get the safety red.
Wow.
Just going straight for it as he gets the the dive rollout strat there. For the blue coin switch, he is just schmoving.
It's such a satisfying and a little bit of a mishap there, but incredibly satisfying, incredibly impressive strat there. Kally definitely has some time to make up here, though.
And does elect to get the safety red. Coin RNG playing out perfectly here for Benji as he is going to get 100 coins here with ease. As Kally also goes for the triple jump into the dive rollout strat here.
I can't believe it. I mean, I wish I could articulate just how far this game has come in only the past like 3 or 4 years. You know, back when we were doing like the Ruby Mill tournament and whatnot, like, you know, Flixer would hit, like a Monimo cycle or something in bits, and like it was just like the biggest deal in the world. Like it was like the craziest thing. And now if like you're not hitting TAS long jump, it's like, oh, I guess, you know, like it's just like, and especially with strats like this in TTC 100. Like, I mean, if we had seen that 4 years ago, like you wouldn't even be able to believe it. It's absolutely wild.
Benji apparently dropping us their customized troll face emote here, so perhaps he's trolling us all at home, but with that TTC death, I don't know what that could possibly entail.
All right, go for the triple jump here. Nicely done, but Benji having a couple of mistakes here, a couple errors. Gonna lose just a little bit of time, but Kally kind of crawling his way back just a little bit, inch by inch. We're different star order at this point, so, you know, we're not exactly synced up here, but definitely looking better and better for Kally, if you're a Kally fan.
Have seen quite a handful of tallies in the chat. As everybody knows, we spam the tally to support Kally. Unfortunately, nothing really comes to mind here with Benji, unless we've got some lyrical wordsmiths out there in the chat.
Yeah, nope, nothing.
Alright, so Benji now, I believe, just has rolling into the cage, or no, time jump on moving bars, excuse me. I always think that's called rolling into the cage, but I forget. It's actually time to jump on moving bars. And now, Kally only has reds left, and so does Benji. Wait, did Kally get towed first? I'm not sure if I saw or not.
Kally got towed first.
Okay, so not as close as one would think.
Yep. A little bit of a psych out here. And Kally going for moving reds.
Oh, man. Really trying to pull out all the stops here, but actually doing an excellent job backing it up by jumping on the sides of the flippers.
Oh my god. What a backup. Oh my god. That's insane. Jeez. Unbelievable.
I'm guessing now Kally is a moving bars star behind. Yeah, waiting for the clock to stop. A moving bar star behind on Benji. Still anybody's race, but now Benji is the first out of TTC. Will be making his way here into bits. Well on low 48 pace. Should all go well for him.
Kally got the first C. See what the ending looks like here. Oh, interesting ending. Oh, and takes a ball. Oof. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Kally going for his way to close it out with a tight wall kick there. Did well, just unfortunately not able to get the dive into the cage there, costing him even more time. As Benji is now looking to the finish line here in Bowser in the Sky with some great movement here, just missing Monomo.
Yep. Probably a really solid idea just to hold back a little bit there with Kally right in your tail. I mean, hey, still anybody's race. We still have throws, of course. Moving right coming up here for Benji. And he's going to miss it. Going to go for standing right side instead. Gets that one.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you really can't count on too many mistakes if you're a Kally fan here from Benji. But if there is a mistake, Benji definitely has the backups. But Kally is flying right now.
Apparently somebody in the chat stating that Benji misses a throw according to the script. Don't know how a chatter got their hands on the script here, but let's see how it plays out as Kally. Oh my goodness.
And Benji does miss the first throw. And we have seen people die after the final throw. It is possible, but it looks like Benji will more than likely close this one out here with a low 48. He has one more throw to go. And that's going to hit. Nicely done by Benji.
Cool Cat Gang has got to really up in their security here. We now had two major script leaks by Kally and I believe it was called, Jordan Capricorn in the chat here. Very unfortunate we couldn't be left to some surprise. But what is not a surprise is that the world record holder Benji just casually busts out a low 48 and takes the dub over Kally, knocking him into the losers finals.
Yeah, really well played by both guys for sure. Not too many mistakes all around, unfortunately, until the kind of where it mattered upstairs for Kally. But, hey, a 48, you can't complain. Can't complain, and especially going against the world record holder. But really, really solid race. Super close the entire time. Really, really exciting. And it just goes to show that Kally is more than 47 capable at this point. So, be on the lookout for that if he decides to break from 120. But nice sense, Benji. Winning with a final time of 48.09 against Kally's 48.47. So excellently done by both runners.
And we now welcome both Benji and Benji back into the booth. We'll wait for Kally to undeafen. Benji, congratulations on the win there. What were your thoughts on this race? Were you aware of how close it was all the way up until TTM?
Yeah, I was watching all the time. Wait 1 sec. So yeah, what should I say? The mid-sec, like half of the run was like pretty inconsistent. Actually, everything was inconsistent, but it was actually still 47 pace into throws. But yeah, I had to miss it, and yeah, I died like in TDC, and yeah.
And it's all thanks to you. Thank you, Mario. We have to do something special for you.
Oops, sorry, I thought I was muted there, but. Yeah, Benji, GG's. Great run, of course. Kally, thoughts? I mean, held it pretty tight there for quite a while. Just unfortunate couple mistakes there. Where did it start to kind of go wrong for you?
TTM.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we were synced out of THI, and I was +6 on best pace ever. So there's, like, only so much I can do.
Yeah. Definitely really unfortunate. I think you had a little bit too much speed going into the log wall kick, if I recall correctly, and kind of just hit that little bonk. And probably one of the worst feeling mistakes. It's like, imagine the game punishing you for having too much speed,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the height.
Is lost there. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, really great way to end it out too. So, yeah, no, congrats. I mean, Benji, of course, you'll be moving on. There's one more race, I believe, and then Kally, you're going to losers finals. And I
Might
don't
see
know
him
if we
again.
Yeah, exactly. Who knows?
Mm.
Really great race. So, congrats, guys, for sure. Appreciate your
Thank
time.
you.
And yeah, congrats again, Benji and Kally. Well done. Super fun race. So thanks a lot for participating, and I hope all the viewers enjoyed. Really excellent stuff going on. You know, just a quick shout out. You know, if you guys would like to follow the Cool Cat Gang channel, please do. Lots of race content, not only Mario, but lots of other games as well. Lots of stuff on the horizon. So if you would care to drop a follow, that'd be much appreciated. So yeah, thanks again, guys. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, very close to the 3,000 follower mark. Make sure to drop the follows however possible. It's not just Mario 64 Racing. There's also Odyssey and even some miscellaneous games out there like Jet Force Gemini and Jack and Daxter. Truly one of the soon-to-be juggernauts of the racing world, racing and speedrunning world here on the Cool Cat Gang. And also shout-outs to the Mario 64 Pro League.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Looks like we're about to head out and raid Finny 602. So thanks again to the racers. Thanks for Sarah for putting it together. Appreciate everybody watching, and we'll catch you guys very shortly. Thanks again.
GG's. Bye.
GG's.
GG's.